Good morning. It's the 8th of October 2012. Our market overnight range was 6 points, which is pretty substantial for Sunday, and our trend today is down. We have no headlines that I see in the lists. In Europe, the DAX is down and the FTSE is flat. So the trend today is down. If we want to trade with the trend, and the trend is often your friend, we'll want to take shorts. Here's a deep fib area from Friday's range. If price gets up to there, that would be a good spot for reversal. We also have a potential to head on down when the market opens right from here. So we'll see what happens, what the indicators are telling us, and trade accordingly. Okay, the market's opening and we're getting some action. It looks like a move down, but hey, we want to see some evidence before we get in. Okay, we've got a pretty nice foot forming on 440. This is also a pretty strong support line from previous days. We could have a reversal here. Okay, we got that pretty nice foot forming on, actually it just formed on 440. Just not getting enough confluence to have confidence in that trade. These bigger boys are not liking that. Well, we sure are respecting this fib line from Friday's range. We've got a pretty flat opening today. One thing we do see is pretty good divergence, and an upward movement here and a downward movement here. Implies that we're going to go up. Okay, we're 25 minutes into the market and no real signs of life. We've got a potential foot forming on 610. If we can get a BB above, maybe 2, and then come back down. This could easily be a bear flag. Still got down on the big boys. Okay, we're getting a lot of volume right now. And then it just slowed down. We got a big volume, mostly sell orders, and for some reason price didn't really go down, so it could mean that this is a real strong support level. Okay, we've got two SR lines here that could be meaningful. One's over this 50. Okay, we've moved and printed a BB above the 50 line, so we're candidate to come back down now, especially since we're also at the deeps of this fib range, and we've got a SR line that we're tapping. We shall see. Okay, we're in a short based on 610 coming from above. Should have a nice float down with that kind of indicator. We got support on the big boys. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we've made a little progress, but we see our volumes have really fallen off. Well, they've been low for 8 or 9 minutes now, and we're getting a lot of support right in here. I don't want to just watch this come up and stop me out like I have so many times. It's one tidbit of advice from an experienced trader. Said, you know, when they go your way, don't let them come and turn into losers. I was just noticing that on this fib area here, we did hit the deeps right there. Okay, we're in a short and getting some indication that it may be a successful trade. Got lots of separation on these big boys, and if we print this BB down low enough, should be a nice run. Okay, our first target was filled. I'm going to move our stop down. And 610's looking good for a nice V down. Again, nothing to stop us on the bigger indies. Okay, we're making some more progress. We got a real nice V down on 610, as you can see, and even kind of a bulge on 987 forming. So if he can come down, we should have a nice ride. Now we're in you know, that mode of how do you manage your runner. Okay, we're at the deeps for this short-term fib area. That's a potential reversal point, but we're going to stay in this. Okay, we're making a little progress. We finally broke through this support here. Let's see if we can go any further. These levels in here have tremendous support, so it's really tough to pop through them. I got through this one. Got this big one coming up. Another one here. Another one here. I mean, you know, you have to mow some heavy duty grass to get through this yard. Alright, we just popped through this support level, so let's see if we can continue down. Okay, we're really stuck on this support level right here. It's an old SR line, and it also coincides with this pivot. So I think we want to close this and call it a day. I'm way beyond my trading period. Now, as soon as I say that, it starts to come back down. Moving very, very slowly. So we're going to close out. If we can get filled. Okay, we closed out. Let's take a look at our trades. Okay, we had two trades. The first one, both of my stops got hit. I gotta stop watching these stops get hit when it's clear that, you know, the trade is going against you. I'm suffering from overdoses of hopium, I guess. And we made basically 2 ticks today. Had to scramble just to break even. And let's take a look at that first trade. Okay, the first trade was a decent trade. We had some good indicators right there at 233 up here. This baby was coming from the top. As you can see, next chart down 440, nice bulge coming from the top. And then finally 610 came underneath the Bollinger Band. The trade just didn't go that far. Got in a couple bars late. Doesn't help. And it just didn't go that far. Got to a deep fib on this short-term area. Did a little retracement. I mean, you know, come on. The thing was doing everything but write me a letter that this thing is over. On that 610, you can see we stalled in the middle of the Bollinger Bands, which are pointing sideways. So that's just not a good sign. Time to take your 8 or 9 ticks and get out. But no, you know, I have to stick by my stops and suffer the consequences. So I'm still working on that. Then we got in a short, got up to this confluence area. It really wasn't a signal to get into this trade, but I knew that there was so much resistance at this area we'd probably be coming back down, and it took some heat, took a lot of patience, but it did finally come back down. There's my first point, my first car, and I got just about the 2.5 points I would on a normal second target. So I'm thankful that I got back to break even, but again, I've got to work on getting out of trades that just say, hey, I'm not going that way after all. And some people take your stops like a man, but I don't think that's what I want to do. In any case, best of trading to you, and we'll see you tomorrow.